What is up, Jabronis? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with my friends Holden Kushner, JoeyWerk. We're sporting a little bit of different outfits today. This was actually Joseph's idea, and then Holden jumped on board. And then look, why not? I'll take out the clown gear when it's needed. Last week wasn't our best showing for sure, and it's been a rough week. I think all around.
What's your best show?
Needless to say, the clown gear comes out. Holden, are you a Star Wars fan? If you're going to talk like that all show, you're easily going to spend a lot of time in timeout.
Oh my God. I am. My girlfriend actually bought that for my kids though. So, I'm a huge Star. Let's see. I got Jabba the Hutt right here, the original from like '83. Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars guy.
Okay, I'm also a Star Wars fan. So good work,
Thanks
Joseph.
for chiming in on that.
Your hat. You want to tell us where you got it, why you have it, Joseph? Is he frozen? Is he frozen in time?
He is.
I don't know. I heard you say, "God, I can't."
Hold on, I gotta get a screenshot of this shit.
Going on?
This
dude?
is too good. He's just frozen. Okay. All right.
You also just clip your screen.
All right, I'm back.
How do you clip your?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, yeah. I don't wanna do that.
Oh,
what
he's
happened?
back.
You can hit
Joseph's
Command
back.
Shift 4 works as a script as that, but yeah, this was definitely not my idea. First off. Second off, yes, we did go 0-5 last week. Thank God JJ didn't bring the white hat because that thing's got to be fucking burned by now. After the showing.
Yep, there's only one guy that wins on this show lately, and that's me. So, what can I tell you?
If we tracked Holden's record this year, God knows what it would be.
JJ, you know I've been good. You've been giving me shout out every week. It's been a good season so far.
God bless.
Holden's been good. And I don't know how he did last week. Apparently, he just took the reins and said he went like undefeated last week. But
correct. I'm going to do this on the bet side too. Way to go, spread a stare. Bringing home that over 40.5 games. The best part about it is money came in on the other side, pushed it down. The dude was still right. It was 38.5, but spread killed it again. Keg's got a ton going on the NASCAR side. These guys are going to turn it around this week. I am guaranteeing it. So what's with the hats though? I just showed up. You're in a wig. You're in a hat. So I just had my.
Well, like I said, I came on the video. Joey had the tentacles on.
That's bullshit. So I had a snapback on. JJ had the fucking clown mask on because JJ has two different hats. One's a fucking plain white hat, which is worse than the clown hat, and he's got the clown hat. If he loses 2 games in a row, he brings out the fucking clown hat.
The only reason I didn't wear the white hat was I don't want to hear anybody's mouth that the white hat is the reason why people are losing picks. But once we get back in the steam, the white hat's going right back on.
No, the white hat you should use to wipe your ass the rest of the night and fucking throw it in the garbage.
That's an awful look, dude.
Get that thing out of here.
You think we're kidding? You look like a fucking idiot. I mean, this looks good. You look good right now. I like the hat.
The white hat is like a fucking 60-year-old man's hat that they had nothing,
Something I would wear.
Just going to keep rocking.
Not even. You're too.
I think because it's something you wouldn't wear, Holden. It's why I wear it.
No, I just said I would wear it because I'm old. Yeah, can you see if that fits over your wig, JJ? Can your white hat fit over your wig? I mean, if
don't give me any ideas. Don't give me this fucking white hat hasn't won a game in 3 shows.
You're trying to change the mojo, Joey. You got to take extensive. There we
go. We just hit it. So when you want to hit the bad luck, you just go for all the bad luck stops. Look at this puppy. This looks fantastic.
Imagine wearing a fucking plain white hat without the wig out. Like,
hold on one sec.
You must get all the compliments when you're in Walmart.
This is going to be a new prof pick for me for sure.
We're definitely hitting the.
Are you going to take a picture with your phone again? Just snip it from the computer.
You know what? I'll use it for you when I do it, and then I can put it on Twitter.
He doesn't know how to do that.
He's such a boomer, Joey. Such a boomer.
Anyways, come join the fun. I guess I really can't tell anybody that. Should we get into the slate or where did you get? Hold on, where did you get that hat, Joey? And that's fascinating to me. I like it.
You had on for 10 minutes, Holden.
I've been a Rastafarian for Halloween before.
When he was 2, I had my kid be a Rastafarian. It was awesome.
Yeah, just smoke mad weed, walk around and get some candy.
Go down there, Terry. You might go in timeout. So no.
Yeah, it's not good. So, guys, let's go. Let's get into the slate. Jesus, man, I wasn't expecting this, but I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we did this, guys.
Like
We're going to start today with the Nationals and the Braves. Wow. This is good. We got Espino to target today. Always love that. Ian Anderson has not been terrific by his own right. Braves minus 235. 10 is the total here. I do not have the bet sheet up as of right now. I will find out what these gentlemen have picked. Did either one of you have a pick here, or am I going to have to give my play?
No, give your play.
It's the Braves run line. I never do run lines. And today I'm doing a run line. They are going to beat the living shit out of the Nationals. If you want to go to an alt line of 3.5, that's fine. I'm just going to stick with the normal run line today at minus 115. So it's going to be a disaster for the Nationals. Joey, say something snarky, and then we can move on.
Call him Holden, public Holden. Because everybody in their fucking that doesn't know shit about baseball tunes in. It's like, oh, the Braves versus the Nationals. Let's just take the Braves.
Yep.
Holden's like,
not only the Braves big.
Yeah, the Braves big.
That's only the first best bet, JJ.
I'll tell you this, Holden. This is actually probably good news for you. I got my hair cut earlier this morning, and I know for a fact that my barber bet the Nationals money line today.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Who's the barber? The fax man?
No. Jesus Christ.
What's your barber's name, by the way?
Patrick.
Really? I thought you go to an Italian barber. That's unfortunate.
His last name's Frequenza. He's probably more Italian than I am.
I thought you would go to an Italian barber.
All right,
thought he was Irish. Anything on this, Dunkel?
No, nothing from me.
I kind of like the Nationals team total over, honestly. I do think both teams score. Ian Anderson has been on a down slope. I don't know. I'm not taking the Braves at obviously minus 215. I'm not laying the 1.5 with the home team either. The Braves are going for a 4-game sweep here. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. So
it's going to be a bludgeoning today.
Kev, I'll tell you this: no run first inning. They're not for my blood.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Joey, Holden, you enjoy a little yes run or no run first inning bets?
No, thank you.
No,
but you can just take the Rays. Take the Rays Reds if you want to lose some money real fast.
We'll have a bet on that one too, Joey. Yeah. We'll have a bet on that game as well. So I'm looking forward to that one. JJ had a bet on the next game that we're going to discuss. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound today. This line actually moved. I saw the Mets minus 118 about an hour and a half ago. It's down to minus 110. Marlins minus 106. 7's the total. JJ, what do you like in this game and why?
Yeah, so this is like a borderline principal bet for me. Look, Alcantara, everybody pronounces it different, it seems. It's been fantastic, right? Probably going to win the Cy Young or up there to win the Cy Young in the NL. However, I get a Mets walk-off win yesterday, I believe. I get a Mets lineup that's pretty decent. Marlins put a pretty decent lineup as well. And look, I'm not a Walker guy. I mean, he goes back to my Seattle days, but he's been good at home. I think these two, is this the third time these two are facing off this season? It's a minimum the second time. But needless to say, the Mets have seen a lot of Sandy this season. And I think that the fact that the Marlins get a pick 'em here in this spot, I love the Mets here. Granted, look, when you're picking the Marlins in spots like this, you're really hoping to get absolute stud Alcantara. And you might get him. You got him last start, 8 innings, no earned. I just think when you're picking them at a pick 'em against a team like the Mets, in a spot like this, again, you're really hoping for the goated side of Sandy. And while you might get it, I'll take my chances on the much better team, the much better lineup, the much better bullpen, all for a low price of pick 'em at a home game. So yeah, Mets at a pick 'em. That's what I bet.
Love it. Mets run line. Can you go with that today, JJ?
I think it's ballsy. Going against.
Don't do it.
I don't mind a 1-run lead for the Mets late. Their bullpen, while it's had its ups and downs, it's actually been an underrated bullpen this year.
Can I address something the Keg? Good morning, Kegger. I did tail all your plays today. Best bets by Holden A series. What does that mean?
Like it should be its own series, like a TV series.
Oh, JoeyWerk?
Probably not. Who's going to tune in to watch you just post your best bets? You need us. It would need to be us on the show too.
Quite a few people.
Yeah,
I would say. JoeyWerk obviously stealing plays from me because my next best bet would be the Rays and the Reds under first 5, 4.5. But you're going to take out your nutsack and put it on there and say 4.
Yeah, because I don't bet minus 150, 4.5.
It's not. It was 125.
Yeah, okay. Second off, Holden is stealing plays from me, just adding the extra juice.
Not true.
Because he doesn't mind betting because he bets $3 a game.
Look at this. Look at this. I wrote them all down this morning.
I love it. You see how quickly the fire comes out of Joey's mouth? I love it.
We got Rockies. We got Bryant. We got Reds.
Okay. You write like a doctor, Holden.
Look at those notes. Holy hell.
It's pretty good.
So, my first official play is Tampa Bay, Cincinnati under, first 5 under 4. I got that at minus 1. I want to say minus 110 via Bet365. Baz versus Lodolo. As you guys know, the Rays are a little better this year versus lefties, but essentially they're really not. Last year they sucked versus lefties. Lodolo was really good his last start. His last couple starts, he's actually been pretty good. The first 2 he did struggle in the majors. His starts in the minors have all been really good. He has really good stuff, strikeout stuff. Also, Wander Franco got hurt yesterday, so he is out of the lineup. If you look at this lineup for the Rays, they got Taylor Wells in the 3-hole. I mean, this Rays team does not look good. This lineup does not look good at all, and this team is almost now only 4 games over 500, 5 games over 500. So the regression has came, and it's going to continue, my friends.
Oh my God.
The Reds are going for a 3-game sweep here as well, and, the Reds lineup doesn't scare me either. Shane Baz has been really good as well, advanced numbers. Both the guys pretty damn good. Both guys striking people out over 28%. Slugging is down. X-weighted on base percentages in the low 300s for both against. So I love this play. First 5 under. Also, in the first 2 games of the series, they scored a total of 3 runs in the first 5.
JJ, would you like to add to that breakdown?
I was going to say Walls in the 3-hole is pretty wild. I thought for sure, Joey, you would be firing on the Reds here. This just seemed like your type of spot. The Rays, the Reds are going for a sweep. But I can't argue with the under play either, for sure.
That I was contemplating the Reds. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lean with the Reds as well. But I settled on the under.
What's up, Gregory Russo? Good to see you in the chat. CJ, huh?
Just giving a shout out to my friend
CJ 2K. Uncle T is in the house. We got We the People, viral video. I'm just gonna name your names. Bill Miner.
What up,
Riley,
Russo?
Princess.
Greg's in the chat all the time. He deserves a shout out.
Yeah, much love, Greg.
Chachu, DB Gnarly,
also,
River Rat.
Also, Terry Niehaus, whoever that guy is, in the chat every Sunday. Appreciate you.
Giancarlo Gasparin. Ain't enough Vaseline in the world to make this MLB ass thrashing we've had of late feel better. Giancarlo, settle down, bro.
He's not wrong.
It's a long season.
In a short burst, we all take our punches, but
I don't know why you're including me in this.
Because you're not tracked. That's why. Bitch.
Okay. What up, Leroy? These guys just want their names said. Leroy Flood. That's a badass name. That's like
Leroy's another one. Leroy's always in the chat. Love
Leroy's here.
Brandon Anderson.
That seems like a new name.
Okay. Next one.
Fuck with that.
Guardians Royales. The Royales with cheese. Do we want to mess with this game? Either one of you here. Plus 108 Royals, minus 125 Guardians. 9's the total. JJ.
I'll tell you what, tough game to dissect because
we just skipped the Angels game. Oh, that started at 12. I'm sorry.
Get your shit together, Joey.
You can give me a timeout.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't bother me in the least if we just stopped talking about Angels games in general. I think.
Yeah, I fucking agree. They are poverty.
But so anyway, this game tough to dissect because Plesac's complete gas can and Zach Greinke says hold my beer. The two of them are absolutely terrible. I know Plesac somehow continues to keep his ERA under 4 despite just a tremendous amount of hard contact. I will say this, obviously it's going to be warm today in Kaufman, not super warm, but warm. This field often plays bigger, but again, warm weather to vulnerable pitchers. I really wanted to bet this game under, but man, these two scare me. So yeah, ends up being a stay away spot for me.
Okay. JoeyWerk, would you like to chime in on the amazing analysis from our friend here?
Yeah, I'm going to stay away as well. I kind of do lean with the Guardians or Indians. I mean, Zach Greinke, how long can he just keep getting away with this? Like, he's going to get one of these times he's getting shelled, and I think it's going to come. But both these guys' advanced numbers are not good at all, not striking anybody out. They don't walk. Either of them really don't walk anybody, but they don't strike nobody out. So the ball's going to be in play all day. As we know, Cleveland doesn't strike out as is. So, I mean, I do somewhat lean with the Guardians, but Plesac is another guy hard to trust. Almost 400 x-weighted on base percentage against this year. Like, that's not a guy I really want to be betting on. So, essentially, it's a pass, but I probably do expect runs from both teams.
JJ, I'm just going to go back to your Mets play for a second because my guy Grant McCauley, who covers the Braves, the Marlins are 12-1 against the Nationals, 28-42 against everybody else.
We don't care.
He goes,
I want to go back to your Mets game. Then he goes, oh, the Braves are 20-something against the Nationals.
No, the Marlins, ding dong.
But hold it. As if that's.
Oh, I said the Braves. All right. The Marlins are 12-1 against the Nationals and 28-42 against everybody else. JJ has a play in that game. I wanted to go back.
The Marlins are not playing the Nationals.
Huh?
You said the Marlins versus the Nationals now this time. What you fuck
Everybody else, they're 28-42 against. Fucking listen already.
Okay,
12-1 against the Nationals.
They're playing the Mets.
They're including everybody else, Joey.
JJ.
It's fine.
That was what kind of who's giving you that stat? Like fucking that's another one. Take the white hat, wipe your ass with that stat. What does that have to do with the game?
It's not
so difficult working with him.
Let's not slander.
You understood what it was, JJ. You understood.
Yes. However, I'd be interested to know what their record is against every other team when Alcantara is pitching, because it's probably a lot better.
Yes, it definitely is.
Good point. Touche.
Thanks for sharing.
What's your take on this? This might be the greatest comp you've ever gotten.
I didn't know that it was. Yeah, I just don't give a shit.
Now that it mentions it, you do kind of look like him a bit.
I didn't know that, but I definitely am not banging Jennifer Aniston from 30 years ago. God, that would have been nice. Holden, drugs are bad. Okay.
I like that. Drugs are bad. Okay.
This is a fun one, I must say. We're definitely doing a great job here with the entertainment. Tigers, White Sox, JoeyWerk. I don't know if you realize this is actually on the slate. JJ has a bet from it. The total here is 8.5. JJ. Okay.
Real quick though, appreciate you, Pie Eater. If there's one thing you get from this show, it's style. I think we can all agree there. So of course, keep tuning in for more fashion tips, like obviously our setup here. As for this game, yeah, I bet this under 8.5. I think some steam hit this at some point, but to me, it doesn't matter. Look, Kopech let me down in his last start. I obviously backed him on Tuesday. I think he gave up 4 homers, his most by far this season in a single game. Nobody on this Tigers team really fears. I really fear from a home run perspective. Of course, it can happen. And look, the Tigers, I guess this is as good of a lineup as it'll get from them. The White Sox lineup, though, is kind of like Wolf these days. Like even like some of the names are decent. Like they're just not hitting. Hutchinson hasn't been great by any means, but the idea of him being able to just relatively keep this team somewhat quiet is not a crazy thing. I think Kopech finally gets a decent bounce back start here against a team that should not put too much pressure on him. It is a little warm today in Chicago, but not too warm where it scares me betting it under in this park. Again, so this is more of a progress to the mean type start for me with Kopech and Hutchinson. Again, should be able to throw decent against these righties for the Sox, who outside of yesterday haven't really been smacking the seams off the ball anyway. I debated on first 5 versus full game, but to me, if the White Sox are winning this game, I'm only going to have to deal with 3 more at bats, and I do really like the Sox pen, so I bet full game under 8.5 plus 100 DK.
Would you like to add anything to this, JoeyWerk?
No, thank you.
Okay. So it's time now for Uncle Dunkle to tell you about all the amazing things that happen when you join Run Pure Bets. Not only do you get this type of entertainment, but normally you get winners, you get keg stuff. Keg's going bananas on the bet sheet today. Spread a stare just won the Wimbledon bet over 40.5 games. Blew right through that. Congratulations, Djokovic. Uncle Dunkle, what are they getting today?
Yeah, so obviously our full card here, which we're going through the baseball stuff, but you'll get all Kegs NASCAR today. And of course, more tennis from Spread, who's been absolutely smashing the sport. Interestingly enough, our friend Susie on the DFS end is going on a little hiatus with the little one. So yes, I will be filling in on the core plays this week on the DFS end for tennis. So buckle the fuck up for that. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you guys know I'm as transparent as you'll get. Looking to get myself out of this little cooler, but once I do, be full steam ahead. And I've seen this before, or we've all seen this before, where we go through these little droughts and then pick up steam relatively quickly. Just waiting to pick up that steam, and then boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I think there couldn't be, as crazy as it sounds, I don't think there could be a better time to sign up, because again, when you start tail spinning out of control a bit, once you get back on the ship, it becomes full steam ahead. So pop in, run pure bets, see what we're about.
I don't know what Bearded Clam is talking about. Fade tennis with a laugh. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Probably he doesn't like tennis.
Oh, well, you don't have to like tennis. You just have to like winning money. Did you send Susie a gift for her baby yet, JJ? Have you done that?
I sent her a gift for her baby 5 months ago.
Me too. What'd you get her?
Some bed, I think.
Some bed?
A workbench?
What?
I don't know. I went on her registry and I picked the bed and I bought that.
Okay.
What a nice guy.
Good job. How's it going with you and your girl? Because your dad wants you to get it on.
He wants a lot of things.
Yeah. He wants a grandchild.
All I do is live life one day at a time. I wake up, I breathe the same air as everybody, and I put one foot in front of the other.
You're going on a lot of dates. I feel like you are trying to knock her up, though. There's no other reason to take your wife out on a date.
Well, that's what Roofies is for. So we've been experimenting, and we've been having a good time.
Okay, good to hear that.
I thought Faxman was coming on today's show.
He just likes to talk. I mean,
he said he's ready.
I don't know. Haven't heard from this morning outside of his little Twitter rants.
Got it. Oh, all right. Saying maybe he was trying to get even on me. But...
So is the Bearded Clam like trolling, or is he just a fun guy?
He could be trolling. But I don't think I've given out a tennis pick in a week and a half. I've been completely taken off.
Spread did. It worked out very well.
Spread's been crushing.
It's probably just trolling.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Okay. Listen, we do it to each other, so we might as well.
Gotta embrace it. Gotta embrace the trolling. Is what it is.
Yeah. Again, you should change your name to the Bearded Clam, though. Bearded Disciple doesn't really make you a badass.
Thoughts on this?
On what?
This comment from B-Ray?
He's not looking.
Holy shit, this is awesome. Yeah, I know, because I'm not dressed. I'm just dressed normal. Yeah, I like it. Any bowling or softball stories? Bobby M would like to know.
Yeah, you'll wait till Tuesday for those.
Maybe one day, Holden, I'll be fortunate enough to get an invite into Joey Softball League.
Absolutely not. Our team is so bad, it's not, dude. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the first. I signed up. My team folded from last year, so a guy hit me up, says, "Hey, you want to play?" The only guy I knew, I said, "Sure, let's get some cardio in. Let's go play." I go, and one advice for you is do not sign up for a softball team if you don't know anybody on the team, never seen them play before, because we've played 2 games that didn't get fucking 10-run ruled. Our team, I'm the best guy on the team, and normally I'm like the 6th or 7th best. Our team is fucking terrible.
Do you not think I've played for bad teams before, Joseph?
Sure, but you're going to drive an hour and a half to come play 4 innings and lose 15-0?
I've made worse drives for worse results.
Yeah. Well, good job, JJ. We got the guy to not tell stories, and then you got him to tell a story. Yeah. So good job.
It. You got there. Plane landed.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill Miner. We might as well get through the rest of the baseball card here. Does anybody have a play on Pirates Brewers plus 150 Pittsburgh in Milwaukee 7.5 total? Disgusting game. Joey, would you like to comment?
Yeah, so I do not have a play. Quintana, I don't know how the fuck Quintana continues to get this job done. I mean, he's actually pitched pretty good this year. Obviously, I expect regression coming his way, but Eric Lauer is not a guy I really trust. Both these lineups stink. I really think Milwaukee Brewers suck. I think they're very overrated. Obviously, Pittsburgh is, playing probably decent for where we expected this team to be. And Lauer, again, not really a guy that scares me. Soft throwing lefty. Will he pitch? He probably doesn't even pitch during the playoffs. But both these guys, advanced numbers, 350, X-weighted on base percentage against for both of them. Slugging, almost 500 against on the year for both of them. Lauer does strike out a little more than Quintana, but Quintana is actually striking out people at almost 25% clip as well. Neither guy really walks anybody. So this is probably a low-scoring game. And I really don't trust the Brewers to take them as a favorite. So this is, dog or pass, but I'm passing.
Okay. JJ, that was quite the breakdown. Can you add anything to it?
Yeah, I think Lauer needs to be randomly drug tested. I think he should be pissing in a cup soon, because I don't know how this dude, rejuvenated his career out of nowhere. He was terrible for quite a few years in various different atmospheres, and now he's basically a near stud for this team. I will say though, on this question, it would take some injuries for the Brewers to lose that division.
JoeyWerk has a play on Phillies Cardinals. Phillies plus 102, Cards minus 118. 8.5 is the total here.
Much love, Joe.
What?
Just giving a shout to my guy Bill.
Oh, and Joey, you like a first 5 here. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm taking the Phillies first 5, money line plus 100. So Phillies going with Nick Nelson for the first inning, hopefully 2 innings. It actually used to be on the Yankees. Guys got really good stuff. And then they're going to the lefty. I know everyone, lefty versus St. Louis, Christopher Sanchez. So this will be his only second, quote unquote, start. He's obviously not starting the game, but he's coming in the second inning or third inning. He pitched great against Washington. Washington's actually pretty decent versus lefties. 5 innings, no earned runs. And every other time he came out of the bullpen, he's pitched pretty well. He did struggle to start the year, his first year in the majors, but he's pitched pretty damn well. His numbers in the minors really good as well. Strikes out a shit ton of people. So I'll get 3 innings out of Christopher. I'll take my chances against Andre Palante. I mean, this guy's booty cheeks. He's given up 15 earned runs his last 3 starts. And the Phillies have been hitting the ball really good. Let's not forget, St. Louis is, to start this month, 2-8 in the 10 games in July. So, I mean, I'm taking the better team that's jiving right now in the first 5. So give me the Phillies first 5 plus 100 money line.
Joey, JJ, I'm just thinking, who's your patron saint?
I don't even understand the question.
No, aren't you Italian? Don't you have a saint that's like your person, your guy?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was baptized Catholic, but that's as far as that goes.
Joey, would you like to chime in or just
St. Joseph?
St. Joseph. See?
Easy
Uncle? He's got a saint. You don't have a saint.
So I could have just lied and said St. Joseph.
St. Joey. You could have said JJ, St. JJ. I don't know. I fucking would have believed it. St. Anthony is Gregory Russo's
St. Anthony, yeah.
Yeah. Twins Rangers, I don't see a play on the board. So why are we going to bother talking about it, JJ?
Because we talk about every game here, guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That was addressed to JJ.
This isn't your first rodeo, and I also didn't even get to give any perspective on Joey's play. Really like Joey's play. I don't even know if you mentioned it. Goldschmidt's out today, which is as important as any bat in MLB these days. So, yeah, really like the play. Moving forward, next game up, Rangers, Twins, Dane Dunning, Dylan Bundy, Texas minus 115, total 8.5. So for me, I do consider myself somewhat of a Dane Dunning knob slobber. I think he's actually very formidable, considering somebody who doesn't really strike anybody out. He obviously pitches a lot to contact. Dylan Bundy's a complete gas can. However, the series has been quite odd. There's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of fireworks. But I believe, which team's been winning every game? Is it the Rangers? One of them's been winning every game.
Yeah, the Rangers won the last 2.
So yeah, I think overall this total is a bit high, but you do have 2 somewhat volatile pitchers, so it keeps me off the total. And as for the game, I have not enjoyed what the series has been thus far, so it becomes an easy pass for me.
Okay. Houston and the A's.
Yeah, I agree. So Dylan Bundy sucks, but I definitely somewhat like Dane Dunning, just like JJ. I am somewhat of a Dane Dunning guy. The thing with Dane Dunning is he doesn't throw a fastball. He literally doesn't throw a fastball. He's a sinker cutter guy. Rarely throws a cutter too. So the sinker he throws almost 50% of the time. So that's why he doesn't strike many people out. He doesn't really have an overpowering fastball, but I do expect probably runs. The Twins have been scoring. Both teams have really been scoring. So I do lean somewhat over here. Bundy sucks. It's just, Texas gets to him. I do think Texas gets to him. But again, this is a pass. Thank you for asking what I thought about it, Holden.
New guy in the center. Been here a while, viral video. This is the second year.
New guy.
Actually, this isn't a question, but I think it's a fair point.
Today reminds me of when Holden didn't let the fellas talk to the porn star, but asked about laundry.
Remember that? Who said that?
I don't remember
Who said that?
I don't remember the exact question, but Holden, you basically drilled me or us for our questions, and then you asked her some question about.
I mean, I asked her what I talked to her about, on the phone and stuff like that.
That's a great comment. Bearded, the other one sucked. That was the best one you had all day.
Yeah, that's
an 100% true.
It's an all-timer.
You're asking about the fucking laundry when we're trying to get.
Well, we talk about things that we talk about off air. I want to know about her laundry.
Yeah. Okay. Turn you on or something?
Maybe. Panty sniffer.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Who said that? Astros A's. No plays, but JJ, Jake Odorizzi, and Cole Irvin. Big ballpark, day game, wind blowing out, doesn't matter. What do you got?
So Cole Irvin, decent left-hander, often susceptible versus right-handed bats. Odorizzi is a bit of a flash in the pan. However, this park has been playing, I think, the biggest park in baseball this year, which isn't a surprise because it's often up there. But needless to say, becomes an easy pass for me. I think this line's actually right. I think Houston should be about 190 here. As for the total 8, it makes it tough to play either way. Again, you do have two susceptible arms. The Athletics don't hit anybody, though. So you're really hoping the Astros get there for you. And in this park, anything can happen. So easy pass for me.
What show did you call into, Gregory Russo? I haven't done a show with calls in a long, long time. JoeyWerk, would you like to chime in on this masterpiece in Oakland?
Yeah. I was kind of almost going to take Oakland, but essentially I passed. Basically, if you watched the game yesterday, Oakland scored 3 runs without hitting the ball out of the infield, and they won that game 3-2. In the 4th inning, they scored all 3 of those runs without hitting the ball in the infield. So, I mean, obviously this game, this park, as JJ mentioned, plays heavily to the under. Cole Irvin, both these guys don't throw fastballs. I mean, they throw fastballs, but a fucking 90 miles an hour is not a fastball, according to me. So, like, I mean, it's hard to take an under with these two guys on the hill. They're turkey tossers. Cole Irvin, another guy who's getting by with smoke and mirrors. His advanced numbers are terrible. This guy's advanced numbers are so bad, it's not even funny. Slugging percentage is almost 600 against, 371 X-weighted on base percentage against. Doesn't strike anybody out. He doesn't walk anybody, but another guy. And Ardozzi doesn't strike anybody out. He actually walks people. Ardozzi sucks too. So I don't trust either team. Obviously, I trust Houston's offense at the better of the two, but it's hard to take an over in this park, so it's a pass. Ardozzi's a bum, says Dean.
Holden, we've gone through a bunch of games, and you've been awfully quiet with your quote-unquote best bets.
Yeah,
first of all, Joey took the Rays one. I had a good one there.
Oh.
I had the one he calls chalk. And then I have 2 plays from another game coming up later.
So he's got 8 plays. They just haven't happened yet.
Yeah, just relax. There's West Coast games that we can bet. You don't have to bet all the East Coast games. Okay. I don't know if anyone bet the Giants Padres yesterday, but if they bet Carlos Rodon and any over prop, I will just say this. You went bananas, man. That's some pretty good stuff. What's so funny?
Because I posted on Twitter that I bet the Padres yesterday. He's like, I don't know what kind of asshole bet the Padres yesterday, but that was something.
It was you?
Fucking guy.
Oh, Gregory, man. What was it? Sirius XM? I'm sorry, buddy. It's nothing personal. I talk to a lot of people and
Gregory, I had to call in for my fucking appearance on the show. Don't
yeah, you're still upset about that. Joey, I'll get you back on VSiN.
It's all good.
We'll do the video.
I went on with your girl Joe yesterday or 2 days ago.
How'd that go?
It was fun.
Yeah. Okay. We're back to games. Did everybody talk about the Giants-Padres game?
Much love, Yeezy.
Yeah, what up, Yeezy?
So we'll just move on from Giants-Padres, or would you like to give another pick here, JJ?
I have no take. 2 lefties going at it. Normally in this type of scenario, I do like to fire back on the Padres, but again, these days, I just seemingly can't get these 2 ops right. So I do want to bet the Padres. I do think there's value on the Padres today, but I stayed away.
Either one of you guys left-handers?
I throw lefty, I swing lefty, but I write righty.
You're amphibious, as Charles Barkley would call it.
Yeah.
So I am as left-handed as you'll find.
Yeah, we're both left.
Is your lady left-handed? Either one of your ladies left-handed?
She's not lefty.
Because then that would be 2 lefties getting it on too. See what I did there, Dunkel? I married a left-hander. It was awful. It was a bad move on my part. So the next one's going to be a righty.
Do you think that has anything to do with any positive or negative in relation to your life?
Absolutely. Lefties are fucking weird. You know,
I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's not your fault either. Like the schools force you to like write on a right-handed desk. It's not your fault. It's definitely the country's fault.
True story. I won a penmanship contest in the 3rd grade.
Wow.
Whatever. You got a Giants Rasta hat on, Joey. Would you like to talk about this game?
Giants suck, bro.
Okay.
The Giants are poop. Both these teams haven't scored. I mean, like, both these teams cannot score. Like, the last week, these teams have really, really struggled to score. I mean, is this the time? Alex Wood, not somebody I really trust. Again, I definitely lean with San Diego here. I do somewhat like Mackenzie Gore. His advanced numbers show regression is coming, though. So, essentially, you know, he does have really good stuff. He does walk people at a high rate, which is obviously not a recipe for success. But as we know, the Giants do hit lefties pretty well as well. So this is, again, just a pass, but the lean is with San Diego.
Best pie eater. Amphibious was Charles Barkley way back in the day. I married my wife because she was hot. Well, I mean, that's your own opinion. That's all you could say. Everybody has their own opinion about different women. Okay. Some we find attractive, some we don't. Great breakdowns by Joey and JJ, followed up by Holden's Who's Your Patron Saints?
Yeah.
Tries to keep us on our toes, B-Rad.
I'm allowed to fuck around.
B-Rad's the man.
Yeah. I think that's pretty
Big
funny
B-Rad
too.
guy.
Cubs Doyers. Hey, JJ, this is right up your alley. 2 lefties again. Urias and Smiley. Cubs plus 220, 8.5 is the total of this game. This series has been going to the under, boys. Do we want to go on the under in a day game?
Joey, do you have any idea why Holden said 2 lefties is right up my alley?
Because you just said there were two lefties and you didn't want to go down that path. So I wanted to see if this would change your mind.
So because I'm left-handed, I just happen to love.
No, because you just said in the last game, there's 2 lefties going and you didn't want to mess with it. So I wanted to see if you were going to be consistent.
Yeah, I mean, 1 point for Holden there.
Jesus Christ. Fucking JJ.
I also question my comment that you repeated as well, because Odorizzi's not lefty. But anyway, so
what are you talking about? Nobody said Odorizzi was a lefty. He called him Odrizzi.
Give him a timeout.
Where's Odorizzi?
The last game we were talking about was San Diego. Alex Wood, Mackenzie Gore, 2 lefties. Are you guys both drunk? What is going on here?
No, I told him there were 2 lefty, and he put himself on timeout.
Oh my God.
This is one of my favorite shows we've done. Come back, Dunkel. Come back. It's not the same without you. Come on.
Yeah, so
get back in here. Enough with your stupid timeout. Do you want to do anything here? JoeyWerk, lefty.
Another lean with the under. At least first 5 under you could take. You know, I'm obviously not very high on Drew Smiley, but he has limited hard hit rate. He doesn't strike many people out. Urias has been really good. His advanced numbers show he's been, you know, basically matching what his surface numbers are. He's been really, really good. I'm not taking the Dodgers at minus 300. No chance in hell. I haven't bet the Dodgers almost. I barely bet the Dodgers at all because they're crazy favorites every single game. But Smiley probably gives up some runs. It's just, does he limit the damage? So if you get under first 5, you know, 4.5, that's somewhere to lean. But essentially, I'm just going to pass.
Is that a song here? I always thought your mama was a left, but then she jerked me with her right hand. So now I call her Chipper Jones. Bill Miner, I fired my agent. Gosh, I don't know. Had him for about 10 years. Fired him about 10 years ago. He never found me a job. My first agent was a lady.
I wonder why.
She was amazing. Yeah, I had to find all my own jobs, and he'd negotiate it, take fucking 10%. So I'm like, fuck you. I should not have fired the lady. She was wonderful. So, you know, that was a mistake. But yes. Why are you an agent? I don't think I need an agent. Everything's going well right now. Thank you.
Eric, great point. The only thing he has is some Chewbacca mask instead of having a nice little hat.
What's wrong with that? What do you want me to wear? What do you want me to put on?
No, the Chewbacca's fine, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. We got
he had it ready.
I can't talk.
As soon as he turned on the camera, it was like he was ready for it, and he pulled it right
it's
up.
right here. I mean, if you saw my office, hold on a second here. all right, fuck it. That's a horrible idea.
This could go a bunch of different ways.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah, we don't need to see any dildos.
Really bad idea. There are no dildos in here, JoeyWerk.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing like that in here. It's in the other room. So Toronto and the Mariners. I know we don't have a play here either. Toronto plus 110, Seattle minus 129. Total here is 8, JoeyWerk. Mariners, though, dude, the Mariners been playing some good baseball. They are a fun team to watch. I know a lot of people out east don't see them in the late games, but I've been enjoying this team. I wish Kelnick would come back and he could be part of the success.
I actually don't think the Mariners are very fun to watch. They barely score. So, I mean, it's not fun if the score is 2-1, 3-1, personally. I like to see some run scoring. But Toronto has just really been terrible in July. Another team 2-10 in July. So they have really struggled. This is because Seattle's going for a 4-game sweep here against Toronto. Toronto has been terrible on the West Coast. Another game on the West Coast. I don't know who's pitching for Toronto. I'm like, Max Castillo is pitching. Who's starting? I'm not exactly
Max
sure.
Castillo.
Yeah, no, he's not starting though. He's going to be like
so there's an opener. Is what you're saying.
He's going to be the opener. Castillo will come in for 3 or 4 innings. Castillo has good stuff. Probably limits. I mean, first 5 under is probably, the look here again. Both these teams barely score. You get an opener to pitch an inning. Hopefully pitches a good inning. Castillo for 3 more, then another arm. So 3 different arms in the first 5. I like that. Logan Gilbert has been really good this year. And I personally kind of like the dude. He has and Toronto, as I mentioned, barely scoring. Obviously, some of Gilbert, I do expect some regression coming from him because, I mean, the guy cannot hold under his ERA where it's at. His hard hit rate is actually pretty damn high, so I do expect some regression from him. If you want to take your chance with Toronto, I'm not totally against it, but I'm just passing. Toronto and the first 5 under are leans.
Mariners are averaging about 6 runs per game over the last 5.
Yeah.
If you're interested today.
How about on the year? Where they average?
Uncle
3
Dunkel?
runs a game for the year?
I'm just saying, it's been fun watching them hit the ball lately. Dunkel, what do you got?
Yes, this Mariners team has very much so underplayed expectations thus far. I believe there's something like 15-3 or 15-4 their last 18, which has been a nice little surge from this team and 7 wins in a row as well. But is this going to become the new version of the Mariners, or are we going to go back to whatever the hell happened after they started the season 10-2? So I don't know, but they've been playing really well, as Holden said. I've personally been let down by them this season. But yes, Gilbert has been a lone bright spot in this pitching staff. I will say this, Robbie Ray, aka Tight Pants, he's pitching as good as any pitcher has pitched over the last month, which has been tremendous towards Seattle's success because they've obviously paid a lot of money for him. This lineup has definitely underachieved in various ways, but maybe we're turning the corner here. They're definitely getting a Blue Jays team that's a little out of rhythm. All things considered, I do lean Seattle in this spot, but I don't love it, all things considered.
I did give out Mariners before the season started to make the playoffs plus 175. So I am rooting for them. I did bet that as well on my preseason videos. But, and their division sucks too. Honestly, it's the Astros. That's the only team in the division. The rest of the division is poopies.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, Steely Dan.
Steely Dan? I don't know who that is.
I don't know what that means.
Me either. JJ, do you know what that is?
No. Maybe
can you guys explain? Everybody's laughing, and Joey, I was right there. It was pretty good. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about, Dunkel, but he found it boring enough to where he figured he'd do his own show. So, JoeyWerk,
it's a band. Look at that.
JoeyWerk is, huh?
I guess
it's a band. I mean, whatever. You must be old, B-Rad Malibu. JoeyWerk, you're the salesman of the bunch. Can you sell the site for us, please? Sell this pen to me.
Yeah, I mean, runpurebets.com. Bets 25 off. You get 25% off your first month. You get all our official plays every single day, fully tracked on the spreadsheet. We don't hide. We win. We lose. Everything fully tracked. Myself, JJ, Keg, Tyler, and Spread. Spread absolutely smashed Wimbledon. Tyler's got betting NBA Summer League and he's killing it as well. He also has some futures to win the league. Obviously, we know what Keg does every freaking weekend. Just crazy. Last night, they won 10 units in UFC Live. He's got NASCAR yesterday, NASCAR again today. He fired on NASCAR today. I mean, if you guys aren't signed up, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. You get every single play, every single day on the sheet. You know, you get us one day a week. You want more of us, get us in the Discord. You want to talk to JJ 24/7 in the Discord, join up. You can message him. He'll answer it right away. He's great with customer service. So that's what I got for you.
Yeah, 37 is not old. You're doing good, bro.
He put his nuts on your forehead.
Well, yeah, because he said bro, right? Is that why?
No, because you said he was old and he's 20 years younger than you.
I am turning 48 in like a week from tomorrow. So
wow.
Getting old.
What do birthdays look like for you these days?
I haven't celebrated a birthday in years.
He goes to the hair salon, blackens the hair.
Yeah, definitely. Your hair is looking white again, which makes me think that when it does look really black, you're getting that salt and pepper vibes right now. So when it does look really black,
I have not dyed this in a long time.
Making me feel even better that you get that metallic black when you go to the salon.
Yeah. Usually I try to get my ladies to give up a little anal on my birthday, you know? That's a 14 to 18 time a year thing. And my birthday is very, very, very special. So JoeyWerk is George Clinton. Yes, he is George Clinton. Do you know who George Clinton is, guys?
No,
I don't.
No, that's fucking disappointing. You guys should go look that up. George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars. It's great music. It's great music. Somebody else know about that too? Thanks, Best Pie Eater. I will not be here.
Were they around when the Beatles were around?
No, they were around in even the 90s, late 90s. Yeah, he was good. They had a whole movie about it. What was it? Some fucking college thing with the guy from Entourage. Who's the agent? Jeremy, whatever. It's a fucking horrible, horrible story. So I'm just gonna move on. Rockies, Diamondbacks. You've got to be a fucking donkey if anybody took the Rockies yesterday. I don't know who that was, but I just want to call you a donkey. And is that you, JJ?
That was me, and we're going right back to the Rockies. We're going right back to the Rockies today. Rockies first 5, money line. I got that at -102 via FanDuel. German Marquez versus Tyler Gilbert. The best team against lefties in baseball, Colorado Rockies. All right, 804 OPS. I mean, this slugging is almost 500. They get a turkey tossing lefty, Tyler Gilbert. The guy has given up 13 earned runs his last 10 innings in the majors. And his numbers in the minors, absolutely terrible. He gave it up 18 earned runs in 28 innings in the minors his last, couple starts. German Marquez, obviously, out of Coors Field, has, over his career, has been much better. I personally think he has decent, pretty damn good stuff. The only person really against him, BVP-wise, that has hit him hard is David Peralta, who I'm not really scared about. He has really good numbers versus the rest of the team. And advanced numbers for both guys on the year have been, obviously shaky because Marquez this has arguably been his worst year of his career. But I'm banking on him to come back here, give me a first 5. So first 5 with the Rockies money line will be my third and last official play.
I will be going. That's not a tough scene. It's not a tough scene. I was just looking at the lines here and replying to a young lady who was watching the show.
I like the breakdown, Joey. Good work.
I'm sure it was good. My best bet here. There's some money coming in on the under. Some money coming in on the under.
Sure, it was good.
We're gonna go.
Don't say I'm not listening without saying I'm not listening.
Marquez, his thumb's fucked up for the last 2 starts. It hasn't been good.
He pitched against the Dodgers the last 2 starts, bro.
I don't think it's going to be.
The start before that, he pitched in Minnesota. 7 strong, no earned.
He didn't have a cracked thumb.
All right, crack this thumb.
So you got that, and on the other side. So we're going to go over 9 here today. It's always uncomfortable taking the Rockies on the road with the bats, but boy, this is Arizona's pitching has just been so fucking bad. So best bet here is over 9. And then I'm also going to take a little Chris Bryant over 1.5 total bases at just about even money. This is more of an eye test thing. He's just been on fire. He gets a lefty today. Over 9, Chris Bryant over 1.5 total bases.
Would you consider that your show well, Holden?
Oh no. That's the last game, my friend.
Holden has like 12 plays on this fucking slate.
Yeah. Well, we always do it. It's volume betting.
Who's we?
Me and
here's the thing,
myself.
Joey,
and
the last time he gave a player prop out, Joey, if you remember, so I didn't catch the Run Pure Sports show today, but the last time he did this, Big T was knob slobbing the guy.
So Big T was on
throw away the over 1.5 bases. I'm wondering.
Big T was on the sports show earlier. I tuned in for the last couple minutes and told Holden to wrap it up, but he didn't listen. But yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if that show, because Chris Bryant's in a good spot. I'm wondering if that show was all over him and you just kind of bit that news, Holden.
He's not on that slate. He's not on that slate.
Where's Uncle T? Uncle T,
nice try. Yeah. There was not on the slate, and we didn't talk about this game.
This is George Clinton. Someone just
just to be clear, Big T's player prop, Chris Bryant over 1.5 bases plus 100.
The fuck are you talking about? We didn't even bring this game up.
Plus 100. That's at DK Sportsbook.
Robert just fucking sent me George Clinton on Twitter a photo of him.
It does look like you.
That's
mean,
great.
different.
Yeah, that's great. It looks like he's all yoked up.
Settle down, Gavin. I'm going to be joining them in a bit, so settle down.
What
Shout out Gavin. Shout out Gavin too.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeezy knows the Big T BVP play. There it is. Holden always keeping things to himself.
First five money line, Greg. Who wrote money line?
Oh, I wrote money. Sorry.
You don't want the huge Wilcock play. If you've been tailing this, you're almost even money at this point.
Yeah, God bless. You lose one of them, you won't fucking ever get your money back.
Right, but that's the whole thing is that I'm not. And we had to take it down from the minus 1,000 threshold. We got to be under 1,000 now, so we can try and get even before the end of the show season. So if you want the big whale cock play of the day, Jamison Tyone, Nick Pivetta, we're going to go Yankees team total over 1.5 runs at minus 875. That will be today's super huge whale cock play of the day. Dunkel, do you have any thoughts on this Sunday night baseball game?
I do not. Been a fun series, though.
JoeyWerk.
Yeah, the Yankees win. I'm not betting it, but I'll be rooting. Pivetta, Taillon. I do expect some runs, probably from both teams here, though. All these games have been going over. And I mean, essentially, yesterday was the smash spot, but it is what it is. Taillon has struggled his last couple starts. The Yankees should have the full lineup in there. Rizzo should be back in there. Judge should be in there. I know Rizzo only played yesterday. Basically lost them the game last night by he's stealing third in extra innings for what apparent reason. Who the hell knows? But this should be a fun one. Sunday night baseball, Yankees, Red Sox. Doesn't get much better than that, right? Just tune in, watch the game. If you're urged to make a play, don't bet the whale cock play. That's all I got to say.
Oh, I just watched this. I don't know what the fuck you said, but I just saw this guy wipe out trying to catch a foul ball.
That's what he does during our shows, Joe. He's over at his other networks. He's got like glasses on, a suit.
Yeah.
When he's on this show, he's watching YouTube videos on his phone.
Well,
it's always disconnected.
If you pay me enough, I will wear a suit. If you don't pay me enough, I will be a fucking jackass. So that's what you see here. It's entertaining, I would say. You know? Okay, so I guess we're done.
The Yankees bullpen
I did have a question for both of you. Thoughts on women with breast implants? What do you think,
You both just keep talking.
The Yankees bullpen's a little tired, JJ? Eric. So,
what do you want to start and stop talking?
I mean, do you like breast implants? Have you ever been with a woman that has?
I actually have not. No,
you've not.
Have not.
Joey,
I have.
Yeah,
I like them.
I
don't like the pierced nipples though.
Pierced nipples,
like that.
No.
I made her take it out because it feels like you're sucking on a penny or something.
Yeah, because I was engaged to a woman with fake boobs, and all I wanted to do was touch real ones. So, not a big fan. Not a big fan anymore. Once you got them,
they look perfect though.
I mean, some of them do. Some of them look like there's a fucking softball in there. That's why you like it, because they look like softballs.
Yeah, no, they look perfect. They look perfect. Do that. Yeah.
All right, Dunkel, I'm done.
Oh, so now the show's over. Thank you, Holden.
I mean, you have to do it.
Thank you for tuning in. As always, gamble responsibly, stay safe.
All right, so first off, let's give the best bets because this is what we normally do at the end of the show. We round up and then tell everyone our best bets. So
I forgot I got a Boba Fett shirt on too, JJ.
JoeyWerk best bets: Rockies first 5 money line minus 102, Phillies first 5 money line plus 100, Rays, Reds, first 5 under 4 minus 110.
What are you giving out? Like 10 plays here?
Those are my 3 plays. JJ, what do you got?
I bet Mets money line minus 112 and Tigers, White Sox under 8.5 DK.
Okay. Now we're done.
Holden, you want to let everyone know your 12 plays, or we'll just, Reds,
Tampa Bay under 4.5.
All right.
Minus 125 on Bet Rivers. Bryant over 1.5 total bases. Rockies, Diamondbacks over 9. There was one other one I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Oh, Braves run line. How do you forget about that one? So
got it.
There you go. Killed it, fellas. Minus Holden. Go fuck yourself, Anthony.
Holden's going to start the next show with a minute timeout. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Be sure to stay safe, gamble responsibly, and as always, run pure. I'm heading over to do the NASCAR stuff with Jay and Coop. So if you're into that, obviously hop over there. Needless to say, I hope you all enjoy your Sundays, and we'll be back next week.